What an opener of the FIFA World Cup 2026. 3 red cards, a very quick goal, a teenager creating history, a riveting performance by one of South America's greatest, and also, of course, a lot of good football and a packed stadium. Hello, I'm Uday Pratap Singh. That's what the opening contest of the FIFA World Cup 2026 was all about, with Mexico taking on South Africa. It was preceded, of course, by a glittering opening ceremony with the, of course, the highlight being Shakira and Burna Boy's rendition of the opening anthem of this year's World Cup, and many other, of course, stars as well, Latin American singers and stars. But what was most striking was the football, the actual reason why everyone was at the Mexico City Stadium, and the home crowd had every reason to be happy. Mexico won the contest convincingly, 2-0. Let's go into the details. 9 minutes, that's all it took for the first goal of this World Cup to be scored. It was a very, very quick goal by Quiñones, which of course was scored because he actually got the ball off the defender. The goalkeeper passed the ball to one of South Africa's defenders. The ball was stolen from him very, very quickly, and there it was, the first goal for the Mexican side in 9 minutes flat, and it was certainly reason for the entire stadium to be jubilant. The next goal came in the second half, in the 67th minute by Quiñones. He scored, of course, a great goal, and that was it. There were no more goals for, of course, South Africa or Mexico, and the match ended 2-0. But it was Mexico that dominated the entire game in terms of ball possession, in terms of course, shots on goal. It was the Mexicans that really ruled the roost in that opening contest. But talking about nine players were all that South Africa was left with in the second half. Yes, 2 red cards for them. That's something that, of course, was quite a shock for the South Africans, I'm sure, with Chitole getting a red card, of course, to start with, and then another red card also for the South African side in Zavane. So clearly, of course, that reduced them to 9 players on the pitch, something that they did not want, but the unwanted aggression, of course, led the referee to be very strict. He went and saw VAR also to make sure he was right, and right he was. But it wasn't just the Mexicans that got the red cards on the opening. It wasn't just the South Africans, it was a Mexico team as well, which suddenly was down to 10 men, with Montes getting a red card, not in the 90 minutes, but actually in extra time of the second half, in what many said was an unwanted aggression, of course, on the field. But that's something that obviously was needed, he felt, which is why, of course, he went for a very, very aggressive tackle, and that's something that the referee decided to give a red card to. Meanwhile, also, it was the young Mara who made a debut for the Mexican side. He becomes the youngest ever Mexico player to, of course, compete in a World Cup. He's just 17 years old, and already, while he was not part of the opening 11, he was, of course, a substitute on the field, but showed a lot of energy in the minutes, of course, that he was on the pitch playing for his side. But overall, it was Mexico that dominated, something that the entire crowd, it was a sold-out, packed arena with joyous scenes, of course, sombreros flying, and people, of course, celebrating and dancing. They had every reason to celebrate, with, of course, the match going in favor of the home side, Mexico winning 2-0 in the opener.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.